Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're gonna dig into something that's gonna like totally reshape the financial landscape as we know it. ISO 2022, and if you are interested in the future of finance,
Oh, yeah,
and especially like its implications for business, you are in the right place.
absolutely.
Our key source today is this document
Yeah.
that really breaks down like the business side of ISO 2022.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it is packed with fascinating insights.
Oh, it really is. And to kick things off, consider this.
Right.
By 2025, 87% of global financial transactions will be processed.
Wow.
Using ISO 2022, that's practically the entire world's money.
Wow.
Speaking a brand new language.
That's mind-boggling when you think about it. So what exactly is this new language and why should we care?
So think of it like this. For decades, the financial world has been operating with a patchwork of different messaging systems, kind of like a global financial tower of Babel.
Yeah.
ISO 2022 is about creating a single standardized language for financial data, and it's set to be the largest financial standardization ever.
A universal language for money. That's a pretty powerful concept.
Yeah.
But what does it mean in practical terms? Like, does it just mean things will run a little smoother?
It's much more than that. Imagine the possibilities if every financial institution, from the biggest banks to tiny fintech startups, could communicate seamlessly.
Right.
We're talking about a quantum leap in efficiency with fewer errors.
Okay.
Faster processing times, significant cost reductions.
Got it.
But that's just the beginning.
Okay, so there's the efficiency piece.
Yes.
But our source also hints at some pretty exciting possibilities, particularly in the realm of financial inclusion.
That's right. ISO 2022 has the potential to be a game changer for emerging markets.
Okay.
Take, for example, the issue of remittance costs. Currently, sending money across borders, especially smaller amounts, can be incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
With ISO 2022, those costs could plummet, putting more money directly into the pockets of families and individuals.
So we're talking about a real impact on people's lives.
Exactly.
Not just like abstract financial concepts.
Precisely. And it's not just about remittances. ISO 2022 can streamline microfinance, enabling smaller institutions to connect to the global financial system
Okay.
with greater ease and transparency.
Got it.
This means increased access to credit for individuals and businesses in underserved regions, which could fuel entrepreneurship and economic growth.
This is where it gets really interesting for me. This new standard isn't just about making the existing system a bit better.
Right.
It's creating an entirely new playing field. And our source points out that even the world of cryptocurrencies is getting in on the action.
It is. Cryptocurrencies like Ripple and Stellar are already adopting ISO 2022.
Wow.
And this is where we start to see the lines blurring between traditional finance and digital assets. Imagine starting a transaction in your bank account and completing it on a blockchain, all thanks to this shared financial language.
That sounds almost like something out of science fiction, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Right now, right in front of us. It's like we're witnessing the birth of a new hybrid financial system.
It's a fascinating evolution, and one of the most exciting aspects of this hybrid model is the potential for even greater transparency and security in transactions.
Okay.
With ISO 2022's robust data structure, every step of the transaction can be tracked and verified.
Okay. I'm starting to see how this is much bigger than just a technical upgrade.
Yeah.
ISO 2022 is setting the stage for a whole new era of finance.
Exactly. And with that new era comes a wealth of data. ISO 2022 doesn't just make transactions smoother. It fundamentally changes how much information can be shared.
Right.
With each transaction, this is where things get really exciting, especially for businesses.
More data, more insights, but also potentially more risks.
Of course, there's always a flip side. While ISO 2022 unlocks incredible potential, it also demands that we think carefully about data security. We're talking about building an entirely new financial infrastructure, and the stakes for security are incredibly high.
So it's like building a high-speed rail system for money.
Yes.
We need to make sure the tracks are laid perfectly.
Yeah.
Or there could be some serious derailments.
That's a great analogy, and it highlights why institutions are investing heavily in robust cybersecurity measures, because along with the high-speed transactions and richer data comes a heightened responsibility to protect that data from malicious actors.
So it's not just about speed and efficiency.
Right.
It's also about building trust.
Yeah.
If we want people and businesses to embrace this new financial system, they need to know their data is secure.
Absolutely. And that's where ISO 2022's structured data format comes into play.
Okay.
Because the data is standardized and well-defined. It's much easier to monitor for anomalies and potential security threats.
Right.
It's like having a sophisticated alarm system.
Got it.
Built right into the language of finance.
So we're talking about a system that's designed to be secure from the ground up.
Yes.
But what about the other side of the coin? How does all this data benefit businesses and individuals in a practical sense?
Well, think about the possibilities if every financial interaction, from payments to loans to investments, came with a rich set of data attached.
Yeah.
This is where the concept of open finance really comes into focus.
Okay, refresh my memory on open finance. We touched on it briefly before.
Imagine a financial marketplace where different providers can seamlessly connect and share services.
Okay.
Think of it like a bustling bazaar where you can find everything you need.
Got it.
All in one place. That's the vision of open finance.
So instead of having to deal with a bunch of separate institutions,
right,
I could have a single platform that connects all my financial needs.
Precisely. And ISO 2022 is the key to making this vision a reality.
Okay.
Because it provides a common language for financial data.
Right.
It enables seamless communication between different platforms and providers. This means you could have your bank account, your investment portfolio, and even your cryptocurrency wallet.
Wow.
All accessible through a single interface.
That sounds incredibly convenient, but how does it benefit businesses?
The benefits are immense. Imagine a small business owner who can access real-time financial data from multiple sources, allowing them to make more informed decisions about cash flow, inventory, and even marketing spend. Or think about a global corporation that can track payments and shipments across borders with unprecedented transparency, reducing delays and minimizing risk.
So it's about giving businesses the tools they need to operate more efficiently and make smarter decisions.
Exactly. And it's about empowering individuals to take control of their finances. Gaining access to a wider range of services tailored to their specific needs.
Okay, so far we focused on the positive aspects of ISO 2022. Right. But I'm sure there are some potential challenges and concerns as well. After all, no system is perfect. What are some of the potential downsides we need to be aware of?
That's a great question, and it's one that a lot of experts are grappling with. As with any major technological shift, there are potential pitfalls to consider.
For example?
Well, one concern is the potential for increased complexity. As we move towards a more interconnected financial system, it's crucial to ensure that the underlying technology remains manageable and accessible. We don't want a system that's so complex that it becomes a barrier to innovation or participation.
So we need to strike a balance between sophistication and usability. What else?
Another consideration is the issue of interoperability. While ISO 2022 is designed to be a global standard, there will inevitably be variations in implementation. Across different regions and institutions, it's crucial to ensure that these variations don't create fragmentation or impede the seamless flow of data.
So we need to make sure everyone is speaking the same language, even if they have slightly different accents.
Exactly. And of course, we need to remain vigilant about cybersecurity threats as we move towards a more data-driven financial system. The potential attack surface expands. It's crucial to implement robust security measures at every level. From individual institutions to the global networks that connect them.
So it's a constant arms race between those who want to protect the system and those who want to exploit it.
In a way, yes, but I believe that with careful planning and collaboration, we can create a financial system that is both secure and innovative.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we use it and how we govern it.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to have open discussions about the potential implications of ISO 2022, both positive and negative.
Well, on that note, let's shift gears a bit and talk about what all of this means for our listeners. We've covered a lot of ground, but I'm sure many people are wondering how ISO 2022 will affect their everyday lives.
It's a valid question. And while the full impact of ISO 2022 may take some time to unfold, there are already signs of how it's changing the financial landscape.
Such as?
For one thing, you can expect to see faster payment processing times. As more institutions adopt ISO 2022, transactions will flow more smoothly and efficiently. Across borders and between different financial platforms.
So no more waiting days for international transfers to clear.
Exactly. You can also anticipate seeing a wider range of financial services becoming available. As the financial ecosystem becomes more interconnected, it will be easier for new players to enter the market and offer innovative products tailored to specific needs.
So more competition, more choice, and potentially lower costs for consumers.
Precisely. And as open finance gains traction, you'll likely have more control over your financial data, allowing you to share it securely with third-party providers who can offer personalized insights and advice.
It sounds like we're on the cusp of a major shift in how we interact with the financial world.
We are, and while there are certainly challenges to overcome, I believe ISO 2022 has the potential to create a more efficient, inclusive, and ultimately more beneficial financial system for everyone.
That's a pretty compelling vision, but it also raises a lot of questions. For example, how do we ensure that this new financial system benefits everyone, not just those who are already well-connected or technologically savvy?
That's a crucial question, and it underscores the importance of financial literacy and education as we move towards a more complex financial landscape. It's essential that individuals have the knowledge and tools they need to navigate it effectively.
So it's not just about building the technology, it's about empowering people to use it wisely.
Absolutely, and that's why initiatives like the Deep Dive are so important by providing clear and insightful information. We can help demystify these complex topics and equip individuals with the knowledge they need to thrive in this new financial era.
It sounds like ISO 2022 is more than just a technical specification. It's like a catalyst for a whole new way of thinking about finance.
It is, and it's not just about banks and financial institutions. It's about how we, as individuals and businesses, participate in this evolving financial landscape.
So where do we go from here? What can our listeners do to prepare for this ISO 2022 revolution?
The first step is awareness. The more you understand about ISO 2022 and its implications, the better equipped you'll be to adapt and thrive.
So do your research, dive into the topic, and start thinking about how these changes might affect your business or your personal finances.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Talk to your bank, your financial advisor, or anyone else who can help you make sense of it all.
It's like anything else in business and finance, knowledge is power.
Absolutely. And as ISO 2022 becomes more widely adopted, we're going to see a whole new ecosystem of tools and services emerge to help individuals and businesses take advantage of its capabilities.
So this is just the beginning.
Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
We're at the very early stages. Wow.
Of what I believe will be a profound transformation of the financial world.
It's exciting and a little bit daunting at the same time.
I understand that feeling. But I'm optimistic about the potential of ISO 2022 to create a more efficient, inclusive, and innovative financial system for everyone.
Well, on that note of cautious optimism, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground today.
Yeah, we have.
But I hope our listeners are walking away with a better understanding of ISO 2022 and why it matters.
I hope so too. And remember, this is an ongoing conversation as ISO 2022 continues to evolve.
Right.
We'll be here to keep you informed and help you navigate the changes ahead.
So stay tuned for future deep dives as we continue to explore the future of finance.
In the meantime, if this deep dive sparked any questions, we encourage you to explore further.
Yes.
The future of finance is being written right now, and ISO 2022 is a key part of the story.
Thanks for joining us today on the deep dive.
Until next time.